All right. Hey, how's everybody going?
We're good. How are
Good.
you?
Good. I'm good. So this is Kacie. Which one's Kacie? Which one's Hannah?
I'm Kacie. I'm Hannah.
Kacie and Hannah. Okay. Kacie, where do you go to school at?
Canyon Ridge.
Canyon Ridge. And you're a sixth grader?
Yes.
Where will you go to middle school next year?
North.
North. Okay. And H, what grade are you in?
Ninth grade, but it's about to be 10th grade now.
So are you really in 10th grade? Or are you really ninth grade? Kacie, are you still a
I
sixth grader? Or are you a seventh grader now?
I guess ninth grade technically.
I guess you got to still do some ninth grade work.
Yeah, I guess you still gotta do like summer school? No, online school.
Does this not feel like a little like summer school though that you're in?
It kind of does. Yeah.
Like, and your mom's an educator. Like, she works at Central, and is she making you guys do schoolwork, or is it even optional?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
But she will. You think?
Well, yeah. Once it's like April 6th or whatever, then yeah, probably.
You guys got to dive into it. I gotcha. Speaking of your family, you guys are sisters. You have any other brothers, sisters, or anything?
No. We have a dog.
What's the dog's name?
Coco.
Coco. And Coco, what kind of dog is Coco?
She's a lab. Yeah, chocolate lab.
Chocolate lab. Okay. I gotcha. I was hoping you had like a German Shepherd because your dad's a cop.
Oh.
And I guess you never want to be that kind of stuff there. Where are you guys filming from?
In our study right now.
Study? I gotcha. I gotcha. I didn't know if anybody, like, some people are like, we're going to go film this in our playhouse outside, but it's just, and I would ask you about stuff you have on your walls, but like, man, you guys are quite the decorators. Pretty basic. I love it. Keep it that way. So tell me some of the stuff you guys enjoy doing. What are some of the different interests you have?
I really like music, like piano and like drawing and anything like arts basically.
Art based. I gotcha. What about you, Case?
I like reading a lot or just random things. I'm not, I don't really know. I don't have things that I do a lot.
I gotcha.
I just kind of.
Would you guys say that people don't know that you guys are kind of musical?
I feel like people kind of know, but like, no, I don't really do that much. So like,
I gotcha. Kacie's busting out her all-state choir shirt, so it proves that she can sing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. And H, like, you playing the piano, how you taking lessons for a long time? Teach yourself or what?
Well, I took lessons for like 2 months, I think, and then I was just kind of bored because it was just kind of like the typical piano songs, if that makes sense. So
right.
I just kind of started like doing it on my own. So it's more stuff that I actually like to play.
So are we looking forward to you getting up in the band and taking over Kacie's spot?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. I like it. And Case, getting up you with the mic in front of you, let you sing a little bit. Case is like, sure, why not? I gotcha. So talk about school. You guys are freshmen and sixth graders. If you could pick a college to go to right now, where would you want to go?
OU.
Okay. That's
sorry.
What can I say? It happens. Who's your favorite teacher at school?
Mine is probably Miss Walker. It's my English teacher. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Miss Good. She's my English teacher too, and she was Hannah's teacher. So
yeah. And Coach Gaines. Coach Gaines is good too.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys have that going on. So we get to know you a little bit. Is there something that just the average person doesn't know about Hannah and Kacie that you would sit there and be like, they would be surprised to know this?
I don't know. I don't either. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know.
Hey, so one of my favorite memories of Hannah when she was like a little sixth grader, and we've known each other for a while, right? We bust her out of her house to go get some ice cream one time, right? And Kacie, and like we're in this church band, and like we're blaring BTS.
Oh no!
And I have no idea who BTS is. And Hannah gets in, and she's like, do you love BTS? I was like, oh yeah, totally. Because somebody told me she liked it a lot. Like, even to the point, if I'm not mistaken, that you had some BTS socks. Am I wrong?
I mean, maybe.
Still wear them, or you're like,
No,
no.
those are gone.
It was quite the riot, and she was like,
Yeah.
I got massive cool points for playing BTS, even though I was just totally posing at that point.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
So it happened. So, well, moving on to some spiritual stuff. One of the things I'd like to know, tell me your story. How did you come to know Christ? Where were you? How old? So forth and so on, like that.
I was at Awana's one night and we were memorizing a verse, and then my mom was one of the teachers at the time. So then I talked to her about it, and then we just ended up going to one of the corners of the room and just kind of talking about it.
Sure.
And then that night we got home and then we prayed about it, and then I called the rest of my family and told them that I was getting baptized around Christmas.
Awesome. That's so cool. H, what about you?
Okay, mine was like, I think I was like 7, and like, I don't really remember, but I remember like in my room, you know, and I just like was like, okay, I want to know what this means, you know. So then my mom went in there and she prayed with me, and I remember like asking him into my heart and stuff. And I got baptized and everything when I was 7, and then like at Cross Timbers, I think it was like my first year of Cross Timbers, so it was like it was the only year I went, but I think it was 5th grade or 4th grade, I don't know, one of those 2 years. And like I remember somebody said something about like you might say that you're like saved or whatever, but do you really know what it means? And do you have like a relationship? And I just remember I literally just started crying in the middle of the service because I literally didn't, you know. So then at the end, we're like, okay, well, if you need to go talk to somebody, then go talk to somebody. And I think I talked to Emily Shelton's mom, maybe? Yeah, I think that's who it was. And I remember I was just crying for like 10 minutes. She was like, okay, take a deep breath. And so then she just kind of like walked me through the steps again, and then I just like prayed with her again, and then I actually felt like I was
awesome.
Like,
Would you say that was a time that you really started following God at that point? I got you.
Because also that was like my first church event also.
Sure. Now, you've been in our student ministry for almost 3-4 years now, because you're about to be a sophomore, that kind of stuff. And Kacie, you've been in for like 3 months, that kind of stuff, which is not a bad thing. But H, what are some of the things you love most about Chisholm students?
I really like all the events and like how close you get to everyone, even if they're not like in your age group, you know, because like Emily Liberton and like Darian and Ashley, like I remember looking up to them like so much when I was like Kacie's age and like you're older than Kacie, that like it made me want to be involved more. And so then it kind of like got me into it more, and I just really like how close everybody is, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, Kacie, what's something you're looking forward to?
Kind of what she said. I'm mainly looking forward to getting closer with everybody, because there's girls that I've met and they're really nice, and I already kind of look up to them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to know them better and like have an older role model.
It's all right. You can say that. Who's somebody that you would look up to, like that you say, man, they're really nice, they're super cool?
Besides Hannah,
yes,
I really like Darian too. She was one of my leaders for VBX.
Yeah.
And I kind of got to talk to her, get to know her better, and I feel like she just kind of walked me through it in a way.
Yeah.
That made me want to be more like involved in church things.
Great.
And be more like her.
Darian is a people lover, is she not? Like, you can't be around Darian and not like feel better about yourself. I mean, so that's awesome. H, what's your favorite event that we do or thing?
Okay, that's honestly really hard, but I really like Super Summer, probably the best, just because I think it's like such a cool environment, like to be around, because everyone is like committed and I don't know, it's like really safe and like happy, and like you're not on your phone that much, so it's just like so different. It's hard to come back to from, but like it's such a cool like week where you just kind of feel completely like comfortable, and you know what I mean? Like I just love that week so much.
I gotcha. Case, what's something you're looking forward to the most to do this summer?
Probably Falls Creek.
Okay.
Because I know she really likes it, and I didn't go to Cross Timbers.
Yeah.
So
does your mom go with Hannah or does your mom go with Kacie to camp? Which one? I don't know.
Well, okay.
I haven't been to camp.
Yeah, I feel
So-
like she would be more likely to go with Kacie though, just because I kind of like.
Let me let you in on a secret. We're gonna try to get her to go to both, no matter what.
Yeah, I
kind of
think.
thing. That's the way that happens there. So we got that going on. How are you growing in this time of the coronavirus? How are you staying strong with your faith in what's going on?
Okay, well, something I've been doing a lot is I've just been like Bible journaling because when I Bible journal, then I kind of like take little pieces of it and just like draw something from it or like make a little note of it or something. And it helps me like really look at something in depth.
Absolutely.
And kind of like something that stuck out to me this whole time is that, or that I've been reading a lot or just happens to pop everywhere is that God is like the only thing that's constant, you know? Because literally everything else has kind of been like removed and the only thing that's constant the whole time is God. So that's kind
Absolutely.
of stuck out to me a lot.
Cool. Case, what about you?
One of my friends named Maddie Charles, she's been to a few camps.
Old chuckles.
We started reading the book of John together, and we're trying to get more in the habit of reading or having our own Bible plan together so we can check up on each other, make sure we're both being consistent about it and just reading.
Absolutely. And you said checking up with each other. How are you guys checking up on other people?
Well, we have like those group chats, you know, with like our Sunday schools and everything, and it's kind of, like nice to like stay connected to all of them.
Absolutely.
And like obviously, like me and Bella like check up on each other a lot, you know. So then
Good.
that kind of helps me too.
And how does that make you feel when somebody checks up on you?
It kind of like it just makes you think about it more. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It makes you feel more like loved, and also because then you're like, okay, well, if they care about me like being involved, then I should care about me being involved. You know?
Case, what about you?
It kind of makes you more motivated to check up on other people as well. So it's kind of like a chain.
Yeah.
Because if one person checks up on me, it makes me want to check up on other people.
Absolutely. And that's just sharing the love and carrying each other's burdens. We've had some conversations, and we know some people are hurting during this time, and it ups our prayer life, doesn't it, a little bit? We definitely see that happening. Things there. If you were going to give one word of encouragement to all your friends or people watching this, what would you give them?
I'd probably say kind of like what I said. It's just like know that God is constant, and like even if everything else falls apart, then you're still gonna have Him to lean on, and so that just needs to be your main focus and your main like support system during this and after this, because He's just gonna be there the entire time. You know?
Absolutely.
I would say have faith.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what she's saying, just put it differently. Just He's always there, and if you don't know about anything else, just know, like, have faith in Him. He has it in His hands.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, anything else you want to share? Anything you want to ask me?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, girls, thank you so much for your time. Hey, H, will you say a word of prayer for us? And then I'll stop the recording for us.
Okay. Dear God, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you for this time and for removing other distractions and letting us focus on you and just giving us a time to focus on you completely and love those around us. And I pray that you would just help us to come out from this stronger than ever. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.